My name is Leah Rosowski. I'm a producer at CBS News.
Linda Johnson, I'm a diplomat and an attorney.
My name is Wolf Melmore, and I'm a naval officer in the United States Navy.
Abraham Kenmore, I'm a Master of Public Policy candidate at Duke University.
I'm Sarah Atkinson. I'm a Maryland attorney, and I'm a tax subject matter expert at Bloomberg BNA.
Daniel Gotti, I am Director of Clean Transportation Policy for the Massachusetts Executive Office of Energy and Environmental Affairs.
My name is Mara McLaurin, Product Manager of Food Innovation at Starbucks.
Allie Kranzler, Program Coordinator for Penn Wharton Entrepreneurship.
Will Vormelker, I'm a Manager of Government Relations at the National Association of Broadcasters.
Zan Levac, I'm a Sales Operation Analyst at PCW Global.
My name is Sarah Sebastian. I'm a Medical Social Worker at Guiding Light Hospice and a Wellness Counselor at TaskUs.
Kate Doom Patel, Political Science graduate of Guilford College, class of 2005.
Sarah Morris Colley, class of 1999.
Graduate of the 2001 class at Guilford College.
Class of 1998.
Class of 2004.
Class of 2017.
Class of 1999.
Graduate of the Political Science Department at Guilford College.
The Political Science Department at Guilford is the embodiment of community, diversity, equality, excellence, integrity, justice, and stewardship.
Political science at Guilford gave me the critical thinking skills to come up with ways to convince other countries not to deport refugees back to war zones. In fact, being able to reach a decision by consensus, Quaker style, is a third of the entrance exam for the U.S. Diplomatic Corps.
I think Ken Gilmore is an absolute expert at getting college students to be able to understand multiple perspectives. And I think that core insight has been absolutely critical for me, first as an environmental activist, and now in my role within state government.
When I was a junior at Guilford College, we were having a debate, and I remember being really aggressive, and Ken Gilmore took me aside after and said that although my points were valid, I was really failing to take into account any learnings I could get from them. It was really an important lesson.
I did not learn how to read a case, research laws, or argue persuasively in law school. I learned all of those things from political science professors like Maria Rosales and Ken Gilmore.
I left there with a sense of purpose and meaning.
My time at Guilford prepared me for the role I hold today as Vice President of Human Resources of a large not-for-profit healthcare system.
One great thing about Guilford College is the shared governance model. That gave us a great launching point to go out into the world and have the expectation that we can change it.
The things that I was learning weren't some ivory tower concept. They were a way to explore the reality that was all around me.
I would not know how to motivate policymakers in my day job without the skills I learned from Kyle Dell, Maria Rosales, Ken Gilmore, and Robert Duncan.
Guilford's Political Science Department fully prepared me for my career. I am producing the evening newscast. I'm using those critical thinking skills. A liberal arts education is creating world leaders.
Political science lies the very heart of any serious liberal arts education. My political science degree from Guilford prepared me to think critically, challenge convention, and to always do the right thing, even when it's not popular. In over 20 years of service to the nation, I've drawn upon the fundamentals of political science in every professional decision, endeavor, and challenge that I've faced.
There's a lot of history at this school. They were a stop on the Underground Railroad, and that meant mountains to me. Quakerism had focused a lot on the abolishment of slavery, and that was a political statement. That wasn't just a piece of history. Our history as a school is embedded in politics, and to not study that or have that as an option to study, it doesn't make sense to me, and it would be a huge disappointment.
So I know that Guilford College is going through an immensely difficult time. I know the Board of Trustees are faced with impossible choice, but I do believe there is another way.
Guilford cutting the political science department would be a failing at any liberal arts school, but especially at a school that's planted roots in good citizenship and intellectual integrity.
Guilford College exists to prepare people to go change the world for the better.
I believe that the world is a better place with Ken Gilmore teaching political science at Guilford College.
Getting rid of the department would be a huge mistake. I'm proud to say I'm a Guilford College political science graduate. To know that there would be no one to follow is sad.
There's no Guilford College without political science.
There is no liberal arts education at Guilford College without the political science department.
There is no Guilford without political science.
Save political science.
Save poli-sci.
Save poli-sci at Guilford.